Well, here we are. It's Monday, May 16th. It's a beautiful spring day. Figured I'd take the day and take advantage of the nice weather and go do a little fishing. So I spent the morning getting the boat ready, getting all the fishing stuff ready, getting some camera gear ready, and it's now about 2 o'clock and we're going to get on the road here. It's the lake that we're going to is about hour 20 north of my house, so we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but this is one of my favorite lakes to fish, and it's typically pretty good this time of year. So I'm really excited to get up there and do a little fishing. So yeah, stick with us for the day. It should be fun. Excited to get the boat out for the first time and hopefully get in the first bass of the year. So yeah, stick with us and stay tuned. It should be a wonderful spring day. Alright, well, we just made it to the lake. The hour 20 went faster than I expected, so it feels good to be on the water, but as always, the first time of the year launching the boat's a little bit sketchy. It seems like midsummer, it's just like you can do it with your eyes closed, but this first time is always just a little weird, but we're out on the water now, and we're gonna head to the spot. We got a little bit of a run to make across the lake, and then we're actually gonna head to, it's kind of a little chain of lakes here, so we're gonna head up this way and then cross over into the other lake, and then we'll probably be fishing in that other lake for most of the day. That's where we have most of our luck, so we'll see you there when we start fishing. Alright, that's where we got to get to. Just on the other side is the part of the lake that I want to fish today. I've done this many times, but always a little bit of a rodeo getting through this bridge, so we'll see what happens. First time of the year doing it, so it might be a little sketchy. Boom. Mission accomplished, baby. Hit a little rock, just barely hit her just a little bit. But the old Minn Kota is tough, so we're good. Oh, there's a bass right there. Alright, let's get to fishing. I like early season when there's one. That's a little guy. But nonetheless, first fish of the year. Let's go. There he is. Just a little guy, but we'll take it for the first fish of the year. Let's go. Right as I was about to catch that fish, right as I caught it, I was saying, I like to fish these early season here, like, it's kind of just like sparse weeds, and probably even a couple weeks here, it's like this lake is so thick you can barely even fish it. So early season, it seems like we do really well where all these weeds are starting to grow up just a little bit. Kind of get them before they're so full, and it seems like just burning a swim jig through them works really well. Oh, that was awesome. No! Oh, dang it. That was a nice fish too. Came up and hit it right at the boat. He just kind of came and swiped at it. I don't know if he really ate it very good, but it definitely got hooks in him. Oh man, that was a good fish too. Dang it. That's a good fish. Better one, at least. Oh, maybe not actually. It felt very heavy when we got it. Cool. A little bit better one. I mean, it's still not really what I'm looking for, but it's better than the last two that I caught. A little bit better one. Maybe not. I don't know. Now that I look at it in the camera, it looks about the same size, but first couple casts with a chatterbait and we got one, so maybe that change will be a good thing. Well, we are definitely on the small fish pattern today. That's okay. That's a good one. Nice little chunky one there. Another smaller one, but definitely the biggest one of the day. A decent, oh not really actually. It's crazy, it feels big until you look at it in the camera, but we're definitely eating that chatterbait. Seems like a little better, so we'll keep at it. You can definitely tell I haven't been fishing in a while. Seems like every fish I catch just feels like a tank. And then get it in, it's not that big, but I'm having a blast so far. Can't catch catching bass. Can't beat catching bass. Oh yeah. That was sick. Just choke. Another decent one. Freaking sweet, came up and hit it right at the boat. Love that when that happens. You just lean back on them and let her eat. Seems like they're definitely eating that chatterbait a little better. Let's go. Well, I just wanted to do a little mid-afternoon update. Been at it for a couple hours now. It's been a great time. Caught a couple fish. Actually a decent amount of fish, just not really the size that I'm looking for. Kind of on a small fish program right now, which is alright for the first time being out. It's still fun to catch a couple of them, so I'm not complaining. But it would be nice to get one big one in the boat just to make the day. I'd really cap the day off, so I'd like to get one big one in the boat. But I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what I've been doing. So I started off throwing a swim jig. Seemed like it was okay. I caught a couple fish on it, but it just seemed like they weren't really aggressive with it. Like I missed a couple of them, and so I switched to the chatterbait, and it seems like the chatterbait's kind of the ticket right now. Definitely seem like they're really eating it good. So I'm probably gonna stick to that. And then another thing that I've been figuring out is they're super concentrated on this wind-blown shoreline here, and I kind of figured that would be the deal here today. And sure enough, it is. It just, as soon as I got off this kind of played around in this bay a little bit, I didn't have any bites, and I caught a decent amount back over on the shoreline. And as you can see where I am right now, I'm kind of in this back bay. It's on the north side of the lake, and this entire bay is like 1 to 2 feet deep, and so it's a really good spot this time of year because it warms up before any other part of the lake, just because it's so shallow and it's on the north side. And so this is a spot that I love to fish in the spring, just because it seems like there's a lot of fish concentrated in here this time of year. I remember last year we came in here probably right around this time of year, and we caught fish everywhere. I mean, anywhere you casted, you were catching fish. But it just seems like today, with the wind blowing so hard from the north, it just seems like this kind of shoreline here has been kind of the spot where they're definitely concentrated and where we're catching most of them. So yeah, we're gonna keep at it. Hopefully get into a big one here. That's kind of the main goal for today, is just catch one decent one. I'm hoping for 1 over like 3. That would make my day. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Probably gonna stick to this shoreline, go back through it one more time, and then maybe hop over to the other shoreline. I've caught a lot of fish on that other shoreline before, but just seems like with this wind blowing so hard that this is kind of what we should be doing. But I might jump over there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna fish here for a couple more hours probably, and then probably see you at the end of the day. There we go. Pretty nice fish here. They're starting to get just a little bit bigger, but want one just a little bigger. That's a pretty nice fish though. I'll take that all day long. Yes, sir. There's a pretty nice one. It's a little bit better size. Come on now. There's a pretty nice one there. Definitely pretty, got a little nice belly on her, but it's a nice fish. Still sticking with that chatterbait too. Still seems like that's the ticket right now. So probably just stick with that for the rest of the night. But there's a good one. Just about done here. Probably gonna fish for about a half hour more, but it's a fun one right there. Yes, sir. Come on. Yes. Yes. Made a last second switch to the chatterbait and it paid off. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Last spot, I just, right before going back into this, under this bridge here, I wanted to take a couple casts, and I had the swim jig on, and something just told me in my head, go switch it back to the chatterbait. And first cast, well, I think it was first cast, first or second, hooked into probably the biggest fish of the day. So pretty cool. That was awesome. Nice fish. Let's go. I'm fired up. All right, well, that's it for today. It was an awesome day of fishing. Caught quite a bit of fish. Still didn't really get that big one that I wanted. Seemed like after that last update, when I last talked to you guys, it seemed like the wind kind of died down. It just kind of seemed like it shut the fish off. Caught a few, but definitely wasn't as hot as it was before. So I think maybe just that change in the weather a little bit just kind of maybe just shut them off just a little bit. Only caught a couple more after I talked to you guys the last time, but it was pretty cool at the end there. I knew that it was coming. I was coming up to my last spot, and I kind of thought maybe with the wind dying down, maybe that the swim jig would be good again. I was throwing the swim jig around, wasn't having anything, and I was just about to, you know, kind of pack everything up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take one more cast with a chatterbait, throw in there, and caught probably the biggest fish of the day. So that was a really cool way to end the day. So I guess for now, I'm not sure when I'll be fishing again. I know I'm going to be doing a little bit more turkey hunting here, so yeah, so I might be fishing maybe by the end of the week, but I'm not really sure. So I guess, yeah, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna head back to make a run back to the ramp, then drive home an hour 20. And like I said before, it was an awesome day on the water. It was really good to be back out. Felt good to lean back on a couple bass. So like I said, I'm not sure when I'll be fishing again, but if you made it this far, thank you for watching.